Ah. Yeah. Those guys Gruden drool. Those guys Gruden drools over those guys. What do I put it on? I put it on 10 seconds, I think. 12 seconds. Minimum play clock time, I put it on 12 seconds, I think, and it snaps it at about 7 or 6, like perfect. Ten would be like at like 3 or 4. Yeah. No, it starts at like 10 or 11, and then they'll snap it like they snap it in like 5 seconds, I think, is how fast, 5 or 6. So I do like 12, and it'll be like 7 seconds, 8 seconds, 6 seconds, somewhere around there. In a suburban, I pull up. I pull up in a suburban. Sean Hawkins named Defensive Player of the Year after an outstanding season in the news. The most highly anticipated game of the season, the Colts will meet the Giants in the Super Bowl LIX. It says it right there. No way. I gotta put you on the cover. Stream is on right now, but I haven't started the game. I'm getting ready to. So you're gonna be wearing your blue helmets, blue jerseys, what? White pants? I can't change yours. I'm trying to figure out what you'll be wearing. You're the home team, so you'll be wearing your blue helmet, blue tops probably, white pants. I'm gonna. Okay. Try to make it a bit of a contrast, I guess. I'm gonna put on those striped socks, and I'm just gonna. Fuck. Like, I don't want the blue pants either because I feel like it'll just be blue on white, like both teams. Maybe have some white pants. We're gonna go with the old 1960s pants. With the 1960s socks. With the 2010 alternate classic. And the old 1960s helmet. Gotta have the big old logo on there. Here we go, folks. Super Bowl LIX is underway. Super Bowl 59. That's what this is. Super Bowl 60. Yeah. That'll be Super Bowl LX. Wow, that'll be tight. Yeah, I don't see the Cardinals getting a new stadium. It's pretty fucking new.
Hello, everybody. I'm Jonathan Coachman, and this
they better
is
be.
Super Bowl
I hope they're
Sunday
moving
on
completely.
EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got what should be an interesting matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the New York Giants.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Kickoff now just
They have
moments
that?
away. It is finally time to crown a champion.
Right, I know.
As I'll
It's like
hand it
one
over
of
to
the
two men
truest.
who will call the action.
Look at
Brandon
this.
Gotton
Mercedes-Benz
and
Stadium
Charles
is
Davis.
beautiful. Place is
All
awesome.
right, Coach. EA
It's almost too. It's almost too much. Honestly, it's almost too much.
Tonight it's all on the line. We play
Dude, they should play basketball games in here. This would be like the perfect place to play like NCAA Final Fours.
Taking on the
This place
NFC
would be
champions,
sick.
the New York Giants.
Yeah, this
With
place
Charles
would be
Davis,
amazing.
I'm Brandon Gotton, and it is our extreme privilege to be on hand for the Super Bowl. And I can't help but look down on this field, partner, and think about the history of this game and all the great players, all the great teams that have stood
Jared
on the
Warner
field for this
with a 90
moment.
and
So
6
special.
career
This
record,
game is so
16
historic
playoff
that
victories.
while we call it the Super Bowl now, that wasn't even the name of the first couple. It's the AFL.
Wow, look at Donner. He's
World
hyping up his
Championship
PB2.
game
He's saying
before
this
the
could be
Super
it,
Bowl
buddy.
really took
We don't
hold.
know what we
And
don't
think
know
about
what the
the
we
Green
don't
Bay
know what the
Packers
owner's gonna
winning
do.
the first two.
We don't know what he's
It
gonna
got
do.
us
This could
kicked
be it.
off and started towards where
Ah,
we
look
are
at the
today.
captains coming out. Darius Leonard and Mike Mayo shaking hands. Kevin Sheeran. He said, "What's up, young buck? You ready to take this league over or what?" Oh shit, I'm almost on my way out the door.
The Lombardi Trophy.
Shit. I've been in this league for a long time, young man. He said, "What's up?" He said, "What's up?" Mayo said, "Man, I'm just trying to get 16 picks like you, bro. Shit, how you do that?" Look at Cross and fucking Slayton. Slayton, I think it was, or maybe. Yeah. Oh my! Look at that. Oh, Wesley Howe. Why is Wesley Howe kicking off? He's not, but it says he is. Unbelievable. Look at the shot, center. And the ball coming out to play. I'm just going to let it run for a minute and just check out some angles of the stadium and shit. Look at this. Super Bowl. One thing they don't have are the monitors that are really in there. They have like these huge monitors that like go all the way around the state. They're like in the middle of the field. I don't know why they're not there. Oh, they have like one of those big like giant things with like screens all over right in the middle hanging above, I thought. I don't know. Oh, his roommate in college. Oh, it's disgusting. Here we go, folks. Oh, and kickoff is underway in a 15-minute massacre.
Away we go.
Oh, it's just to the goal line.
This will be taken in at the 1. And out of bad return here, he gets it out to the 25.
That was Will Saffold in on the stop. He's a special teams specialist. And here's Sherry, MVP of the league. He was just short of 6,000 yards, which is a number we never thought was possible. But now it's looking more and more possible after every season here on John Madden.
Stretching the field, wants to open things up for not just his receivers, but for anything underneath.
Well, that was the theme.
We're going. I went with a vertical on offense.
Air raid. So
we're trying to go Oakland Raider, Al Davis. We're going vertical, stretch the field. And we're going to try to hit you in the mouth at the line of scrimmage.
Ready. Check for 53.
they'll try and start this drive in the air. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. Call it no gain on the game's first play.
That was the rookie Vince Biddle.
And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the
O-line? They must have come out in the big
because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
Look at all those stars on that defensive front.
Stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Oh, they're going deep.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive.
Gary Willis.
Too many ones in this
Have you in your life seen Gary Willis make a play like this in a Super Bowl yet? No, you haven't. He had one last year, like on the first drive, that was just like that, and he like just went for the swat pass, and I was like, "What are you doing?
Now Indianapolis set to take the
Why would you do that?" It's like the same thing. Oh, I love the cut scenes.
Good starting field position for the Colts.
Yeah, they
they
did.
have it 1st and 10.
I like it. Oh, look at this formation. Damn, you're right on right now with me. You're not far behind at all. Oh, there's that man. He got his first Pro Bowl this year.
That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a first
and he just puts a little sauce on him.
We'll see a little bit more
Peppers.
as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because
He got
most
popped
teams
by
like to be
Peppers. My
strong down the
goodness.
middle.
Bingham was
If you
coming
can
for
sting
him.
them
If
there,
Peppers didn't
that'll
hit him,
open things
Bingham,
up for you on the outside.
that might have been the safer
That's
play
where
to
either
let
big
Peppers
tight
hit
end
you.
is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the end routes. Yeah,
Peter.
you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle.
And they're going to run Marlon Mack. This could be his last game as a Colt, folks. He's put in one hell of a campaign. It's been a frustrating campaign, sort of similar to Marcus Allen's issue with the Raiders,
Second down, here's a run with Mack.
where he felt like he was the best back, one of the best backs in the league, but he wasn't getting the opportunities, and he may be looking to go elsewhere. The Chiefs are always a great opportunity for players like this.
On 3rd down.
Wow! Then it was Metcalf. He broke a tackle.
27. They only get 2 there,
Darn
but on
him.
3rd and 1, that's all they needed
On
to
the
keep the
stop.
drive going. If you make
What
the stop
happened
there,
there?
maybe
Who
you
was
hold
that?
them to
It
3
was
on this
Darden,
opening drive.
that
They didn't
initial
get the stop.
contact.
Yeah, new set of downs
He gets the
now.
tackle
Now you're
there,
worried
huh?
about, just as you pointed
That's
out,
cool.
not just giving up 3, possibly
Yeah, I didn't
giving up
realize
6.
that. I guess as long as you know, the guy that makes the initial contact, that's great.
It hasn't been working.
I always wondered about that on this game, you know, because I've had guys do that, and I've always wondered, I wonder if that was like, if he gets a piece of that. Oh, Marlon Mack, he's going backwards. He should have hit him with that big old spin move that he's got.
Yeah. Brings up 2nd down.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL, and that's speed. They want it at every position, and we just saw there some linebackers who can go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past.
Look at big Houston Taft trying to get out and make a block. That's the rook, the center. 62. Yeah, this is perfect. 6 seconds, right when it starts getting down in the red. It's like the perfect time to snap it.
Incomplete. That was DeAndre Baker that time who was able to
3rd
break
and
that one
long.
up.
Coming
An
out.
incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here.
Gotta
on
watch
3rd
Sanders in
down.
the slot here. Oh, they're gonna loft it up.
Meanwhile,
No.
a pass that should have been
They were going
intercepted,
to the
and
running
winds
back,
up falling
Metcalf.
incomplete.
Holy
I
cow.
don't see more of them trying to get him.
That was Metcalf.
They
That
love
was
what he can do
crazy.
in open space.
Where was
and they
he
believe
at?
that he creates mismatches. They can
What is
exploit.
that? What route is that for Metcalf?
And now the
What
Colts
is
call on their
that?
field goal unit here.
I've never seen
On the
that in
left
my
hash,
life.
that's from 48 yards.
Was he in the slot there? Wesley Howe.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the
My
Colts hit the
goodness, it didn't
scoreboard
look like he
first.
had a
It's
whole lot of
3-0.
leg on him, but he got
3 points,
it.
probably not going to win this
That
Super
was
Bowl,
scary,
but at least you
folks.
get
He's
something
got
on the
the
opening
all
drive.
black
And it's
cleats.
certainly not going to lose it. So the bottom line is, come away with the points now. Come back and get
Oh, you know what I
greedy
gave him?
later
His
and try
cleats
to
are
put it in
the
the
old,
end zone.
like, the old Nikes. The old Nikes, so they look like kicker cleats.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Those skills. They look
And a
sharp,
pretty good
though,
return here.
honestly.
He'll be stopped just shy of the
I like 'em.
25 at the 24-yard line. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out
There
there for
comes
the
Sherry.
next
He's looking to
possession.
redeem himself.
And he comes out on the heels of an
He tried to
interception.
take a
He threw
shot
last
and
time
flick
they had
one
the
up. He
ball.
did it many
Yeah,
times
the
this year on those
quarterbacks that I
screens,
know
where it
that are
just
the best ones, the
zips
ones
them.
that really know how to lead their team, they
He
tell
sees
them,
a
that's
step.
on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys.
Good
We can get
blocking.
this
Looks
done.
like good
One
blocking.
good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown.
They
after
sealed that
turn.
outside.
Big thanks to the defense.
First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his
these guys
vision,
in the zone
straight
too.
ahead,
That's when it starts getting
also
cooking.
has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Right,
So from
really?
the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Like 2 50-yard runs. Something ridiculous.
They'll set up a throw.
No. No.
Looking deep downfield.
Oh,
Caught
my.
at the 25. It's
Yeah,
a
Cross
big-time
getting tortured
play for the
again.
G-men. And even 40 yards.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and
Look at that throw, dude. That's a
excellent
cannon.
field presence to
Even in
understand
slow
where he
mo, it
was
zipped
in order
out.
to make that play happen.
I'm
So the
telling
big
you,
play gets
isn't
him
this
all
the
the way
best? Oh,
down
I'm
the
sure he's
outskirts
already
of
in
the red
the
zone here for 1st
in
and
the
10.
zone. Uh-oh. This could be something to watch here, folks.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take
Oh,
this
now
down
he's
inside
gonna
the
lunch
20-yard
one.
line.
One.
A look there at the defensive
Let's
starters
see
for the
these
Colts.
deal, boy.
They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
I was so proud of you in our meeting with the defensive coordinator because you asked the question that set him off. And all you said was, so what improvement do you need to see this week, Coach? And boy, you got fired up, didn't you? Takeaways. We need turnovers. Got to create them. Got so animated, jumped up in our meeting. It was fun to watch.
Somehow I always upset a coordinator.
Really?
But they like you. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Right. How's that not a first down? The ball's like over the line.
Run for it with Barkley, and he picks up the first.
I mean, if
as
it's
he's
inches,
able to
it
take
really
it
is
down
like
to the
an inch.
7-yard line. They're able to convert on
blocking.
3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance.
Yeah.
But a short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
Big 76.
Down. 60 outlaw. Check for 53. Go. You ain't going nowhere.
They'll try and run forward with Barkley.
Oh, too easy, Coach.
For a giant touchdown.
Great blocking on
With
that
the
drive.
first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Giants have
Capped by a
taken the
big old
lead.
catch by Slayton over
And
Jawan.
there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in, and they did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Aldrich Rosas on for the extra point. And this is up and good
Right,
to make
yeah,
it
2
7-3.
seasons, yeah.
So that drive, 6 plays, 75 yards. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Saquon Barkley.
I think you're good on running backs, honestly.
Now after the
As long as you have your
touchdown,
top
here's
2
Rosas
guys,
on to kick it
you'll be
away.
fine. Yeah. Oh,
This is
okay.
fielded a couple yards deep. And the
Jay
decision to
Edwards,
bring it
a little
out will
50
cost him
run, but
about
didn't get
5 yards
much.
as he'll get this only back to the 20. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10.
Rossum usually doesn't do much in these bowls.
Mike is 59. Mike is 59. Go, go,
Yeah. Need to go out with a bizang.
Throwing on 1st down. Townsend.
Oh,
This
Timmy
goes to
using his
Mack on the
legs. Oh,
check
what a
down.
move.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the
That's
28.
tight.
Line of
It's like Rich
scrimmage to
Gannon.
28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple.
Oh. He said, are you
Off the
serious?
bootleg. Townsend. And he finds
Oh,
a man
there's that
crossing
man.
route.
We're looking sharp passing the ball. I remember the last ball, we were struggling. He was sacking us bad. We were getting sacked.
Back-to-back
It was like
good
started
plays
out
have them on
real
the move
slow.
on 1st down. Now a
Yeah.
fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option.
Look at
That's
that.
into the hands of Pascal. Across the 50.
Probably my
and the
scheme, I
45
took
in
vertical,
enemy
so they're probably
territory.
stretching the field a little bit more. Ah, there's that
And
rookie
those linemen,
Houston.
of course,
tag.
can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there.
Oh, look at him. Big old hog molly. He looks like a Colt looking center. Uh-oh, looks like they're bringing the heat. Conway creeping in with
From the
Bam.
gun, Townsend. That is caught by the former Gator, Antonio Callaway. It's a 14-yard pickup, but it'll still be second down. On second down, it's Matt.
Nice.
He's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the
Looks like
play,
they're
so it
bringing
was
Bingham
looking good,
again.
but nothing there, and now it's third down and inches.
Press coverage too. And slot.
CD, put on your OC
there's
cap
gonna be
here.
no
What do you
blocker
do?
in the
Second and
backfield.
one, you get
Oh,
stuffed.
Matt
Now
could be
third
open
and
here,
more.
folks.
You know, in the old days, I would have said we're going to line up and we're going to run the same
play
darn
by
play
team.
and we're going to get it right.
guy is-
But
he's-
nowadays, as tough as
He's like way
defenses
aware,
are,
it looks
I want
like.
some
Last
mobility.
year he
I want
was
some
looking
movement,
feeble.
putting the ball in the hands of my quarterback and giving him a run pass
The
option.
bowl.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion
I like
there.
that throw too. He
Keeps the
threw it like
sticks
a
moving.
baseball. He flung it right over the top. Yeah, he didn't. This shit is
So from the
fucking
39
amazing.
now, they'll come up
The
on a
best shit
first
I've
and
ever
10.
seen. I love watching these. It's one of my favorites. Oh. Look at this. Brings it down to one. Oh, it's a delay of game. I can't believe it. Damn. I haven't seen
That's
one of
gonna
those
set
in
him back
forever,
5
and I always do the
yards.
same time.
Still first down.
Right. Yeah.
So a little
Right.
bit of a stiffer challenge now. First and 15 following the delay of game.
Let's tell you, it adds a little more realism to it.
Townsend into the hands of his running back, Marlon Mack.
Yeah. Delay of
And lose
game.
yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
Right.
It'll be a loss of one.
It's like
That'll make
arcade,
this a
honestly.
second and long.
We thought it was the most
Really good
legit we
defensive
could
effort.
possibly
They were
play,
all
and
over
really
that
it was
little
like the
swing
least
pass out to
legit.
the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and
Yeah.
done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way.
Yeah,
ran to
thank
the
God they
football,
fixed it to where
and
it like
caused a nice
crossed
play
over
for
to
loss
into
yardage.
an already played franchise. Oh my God. Right.
To throw on second down. Townsend.
Oh my
This is going to
God.
wind up incomplete.
Look at Big
Coverage
Coop.
there too strong on the deep ball.
Trying to
and now
go
they
up and
face a
get it.
third down. An incomplete pass on that last
Third
play, and that
and
means they'll
long,
need to come up with something here on third down.
Yeah.
Looking to throw. Townsend.
Oh.
Got an open man. He completes it to
Wow.
Callaway.
What a throw that was.
Inside the 15 before they drop it.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
Oh, and then
That's a
the
tough
camera
situation for him.
zooms in
Yes, I
on him
see
right
it.
after.
But the truth of the matter
Look at
is,
that little lob
ball is
throw,
now
though.
streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his
Holy
head around and
shit,
make a play on football.
dude. Right, yeah.
So how
He
about
threw
this
that
for
high,
field
right? It was
position
just
after the big play.
the ball
Inside
just
the
like,
15 now as
yeah,
they come
Carr
up
does
on
that
first
too
and
much
10.
though. Yeah, it spins to where the ball, to where the nose like is pointing up, and then on the way down it like turns over and comes straight down. Unbelievable. Right.
Second down.
Yeah, he does it too. His are like beautiful though, the way that goes straight up and then comes straight down. But really, I want him just to throw a bullet, dude.
Did you just see that play
I
there?
know.
Did you see how he made that move and
It's like he
made
needs to
that
find
tackle?
that in between where you can, where there's touch, but it's still. Yeah, exactly. He's trying to make it look so pretty, like that one to Tyrell Williams, dude. If he just let him out on a nicer, I feel like. Remember against the Broncos when they hit that deep one that first game of the year? When he lobbed that one up, he had a one-on-one. He like floated it too much, dude. It was like too pretty. Like, bro, just drill him on that.
On third down, Townsend.
Oh, what a throw!
Catches for him now in this
Guy's looking
first
sharp.
quarter of the Super Bowl.
That was a great play, though. Good call against that D.
This one pretty easily, right? Blast off the line.
Playing great.
Get downfield to a certain
man.
point, usually around 8 to 10 yards. Turn
I
around
know.
and make sure the quarterback sees your numbers and set yourself up for the pass.
A well-executed curl route by Charles Davis.
I know, that was close.
So another third down conversion, and now they've got a first and goal.
We come out in the shotgun.
They'll try to run this one in. And he
Metcalf,
takes it in.
look at that.
Colts score.
The patience.
Taking it in from a yard out. And the Colts
Feeling his way in off big old
Brett.
Brett Sanderson.
And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches.
Yeah.
They won there, and they got in Right. For 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense.
Right, and getting all just clogged up and tripping or something.
How are we going to slow down this running game? Because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Damn, 7 minute drive.
Now 10-7. So
12 plays.
12 plays in length. And it ends with
exciting first quarter.
Run.
Holy shit. Couldn't have asked for a better one.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
I was like this all game. It was sick.
This will be taken in at the 1.
Yeah, I think it was the first one we ever did. It was fucking awesome. First play of the game was, what's his name, for 75 yards. Yeah, touchdown Barkley.
And New York set to take the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football.
And I remember I didn't know how to
Probably
sim, so I had to run. I was like, oh, I gotta run this first play, but I won't press anything. I just like picked whatever defense it was.
So that didn't happen.
It was
You can't yell
gone.
at your D for that.Ey've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
The lane opens up.
He always
that
has a
time.
big
This will be brought
Super
down
Bowl,
just
Barkley.
short of the first after a gain of about 9. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Yeah, that might be a
1
team.
second down. Here's
Honestly.
Barkley. And he'll get it up near
Maybe
the
fine.
35, right at the 34 here. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Right.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Right.
A give to Barkley out of the gun.
Oh.
And that time the tackle by Malik Hooker.
Play by Malik.
On 2nd down, Barkley. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Oh, there he is.
Down he goes.
We're talking about sacks and fadeaways. What did I say last night? Takeaways and fadeaways. That was like one of the last things I said. I was cooked out of my... Fuck, dude. My mouth wasn't even moving when I was talking. I was going, hey.
And the Giants send out their punter now. As he's on to punt for the first time
That
tonight.
was pretty bad. I ate 5
And he gets this
fucking
away.
chocolates
Look at
yesterday.
this.
and
This is
smoked
a
a
good
ton.
one.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, those pre-rolls, that could be the best deal on the planet. Look at that punt.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1 yard line and helping out the defense in a big way.
Bro, for $7.
I might be thinking safety
Dude, those
right now.
things, I relied it 4 different times.
Back on the
bro.
field. And they had to go
Oh
the
my
length of the
God.
field last time out to get into the end zone. And with this
A
starting
gram
field
for
position, they're gonna have to
$7, the
pretty
thing's
much do it again.
perfect.
And I
Like,
think the
the most
thought
perfectly
process
rolled
going
thing
into it
ever.
is, hey, if you have to be
ready
methodical,
to
go
go.
ahead and do that. But what you really want are a couple of big plays, eat up chunks of yardage, and cut down the number of times you have to snap the football.
And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down.
Forget height and catch radius. When you run the fade really well, run down the
Sitting in his
defender,
own
take him
end
a little bit towards the middle of the field, and then fade to the sideline and give your quarterback some space, it can be executed that well, just as we saw.
So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
I guess I gave us the white and black
They'll
shoes.
run it out of the gun with Mack. And
First
that
time
closed up
maybe
quickly
ever
there as he
in
gets
the
it up
history
only
of the
about
Colts
17.
organization, yeah.
Just a yard on the first down carry.
Look at
So
Coop,
it's
he's got
2nd
the
and
taped
9.
up ankles. I love it.
Off the play fake.
Got a unique look to him.
Townsend.
Oh!
Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Look at those cleats.
Saquon Barkley and the Giants offense set to kick off their next drive. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second
How do you
quarter.
have
What
those?
might they
Primary
change
and
offensively?
secondary
I think that what you
color
try and do
shoes?
is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call it in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Serve as your
Bowen had a pretty good year,
way,
honestly. He had
as
9.5
well as
sacks,
continue to feed him
had a
the
couple
football.
forced
Some of these
fumbles.
runs now may pop bigger later in the game.
He had one game though with 5 sacks, so that kind of
sometimes people after a while they don't have time
helped
to
the
do
cause.
Oh,
my!
Intercepted. Picked up by
What a
Rocky
game,
City.
dude! This game.
You don't see
Rocky
this
City's
often.
got that
A quarterback of
aggressive
his caliber,
interception
2
thing.
first-half interceptions.
Yeah.
It's absolutely
That's
surprising
crazy.
because it happens so rarely.
I'm glad I
You're
gave
searching
him
for
the
what reason,
man.
what's
I'm glad I
going
gave him
on
the
out there.
contract.
It's
I
not
was
just
going to let him
maybe the
go
defense
too,
is
and
playing well.
I probably would have had to let him go and wouldn't have been able to keep Cross
You
too.
went
I would have been
horoscope
screwed.
on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was
And
off.
then
I'm
like
trying to
right
come up with
after that is when I got
Anything,
that
right?
superstar
And
thing
now
with him, so that was
Indianapolis set to
big.
take the field.
It made it-
And following
made it-
the
yeah.
interception, just any interception, are you a little
Okay,
bit
I
more
didn't have a
cautious when you
superstar
start
corner
that next
for
drive, or no,
the
you
whole
just throw that out the window?
I
franchise.
think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and
Wow,
go, totally
risky
didn't affect me.
play.
Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious.
This guy
because
has
now you
those
can't run any
breakaways
offensive
that are
offense
just
going on.
ridiculous.
See how they attack
Oh
him
my
here. A big play there for Indy.
Yeah.
52 yards.
Dude, that play action though, those two guys were bearing down on him.
the extra yardage.
Dude, was that the
Matchup
play
game
that I
in the
run? Was that
NFL.
that play,
You
that
get
play
the guy
action?
that you want isolated,
Where he's
have him
coming to
miss a
cutting
tackle,
across that.
and off you go.
Was that play? Bro, that's... Darden got
So forget
stiff
about being
on
backed
yeah.
up. Here's a 1st and 10
Darden
all
got
the way across
on the
midfield.
killer. So did I. I was waiting if I was
throw.
hoping. I was like, dude, he can hit him with this. Oh,
And this
wow.
one's incomplete.
Who was that?
Ball on the
Examiner's
42
on
as
him?
they
Or
come up 2nd
99?
and 10.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here's Marlon Mack.
Damn, we're hitting these big play action. We're running
Give him
these deep
4
play
on the
actions
ground
right
there.
now.
They're now left with 3rd and 6.
I like it though. Fuck, this is what we needed in the last 2 sims, bro. I felt like my team was just throwing little fucking nothings. Yeah, I went with the verts this time. I was like, fuck this, man. We need to open it up.
To throw on 3rd down. Townsend.
Oh, nice little
find
find.
Metcalf.
Dude,
And he's gonna get this
he's
inside
watching him
the
play in
30.
this sim is tight.
They're going to have another
I
first
don't
down
think
as
I've
the
ever really
tackle's
seen
made
it.
at the Giants' 28.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But
That
since
was
they
juke,
did,
too.
I guess the point is
The
moved.
computer sim
Right there in that
juke
middle
too on the
ground,
outside and the
field goal
one-on-one. I
range,
love it.
punt, go for it, but
Down
as you
here,
said,
man.
they picked it up. This quarterback now 11
I
of
like that
16
Abram
through
signing.
the air. It's 1st and
It's
10.
awesome. Good bet.
Looking to throw. Townsend. And that's going to be incomplete.
like that.
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll run it. It's Mack. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. The Colts on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
They're bringing the heat.
Now
he just throws it
misses
away.
the target,
Smart
incomplete.
play.
Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that
Leslie
that one was
Howe
going to
can-
be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. He made his first
Okay.
attempt, this from 45.
45-yarder.
And this is right
Wow,
down
no
the middle
problem.
as
He hit
puts
that
it
one
through.
perfect, folks.
And the lead stretches to 6
I don't know
here.
why
It's
he was so poor on that
13-7. No
Must be some
problems in
wind
the
in
field goal
here.
department
Looks like
so
it was
far.
open.
He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he's up past the 20 to the 22.
84 on 84. K. Edwards has become a special teams. Yeah.
New York
He's
set to
taking
take
on
the
this role,
field.
folks. He
And
wasn't
two picks
envisioning it
thrown
when he
here
was
in this
drafted.
first half alone. We'll
He
see
told
how
me
that
he's going to have
affects
to
him.
learn how to play special
Can't wait to
teams.
see
He's
where his
taking on the
confidence
job.
is, because the great
Yeah,
ones,
that's so
they'll throw 4 or 5 picks,
He's
and
averaging
while it
about
hurt
2
their team,
tackles a
it
game,
won't
bro.
hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay
Bruce,
so
he read that.
into the
Read
moment
that well.
and into the game.
Yikes, a 4-yard loss.
The old
Really sets
outside
them back now for
linebacker. You
second
remember
down.
those
Never
little
good on
plays.
pass completion there to go the
I
wrong
remember
way.
he's getting
Lost
blocked
yardage.
out there and getting.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
On second down now, Barkley. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. He was able to escape momentarily in the backfield, but you could just kind of tell that wasn't going anywhere.
Yeah.
You know, in the film session, he'll get a minus for not getting him on the ground by himself. But what the coach is really going to analyze, how fast did his teammates get there to help him. If one guy slows him up, everyone else better be there, and that's what they got on that play.
So time to start going to the
I don't know.
other
I've never
direction
had a
as they
guy
come
with
up
him
now,
yet.
3rd and long.
Still. Yeah.
They'll look to throw.
Oh. Maybe Lester Lewis. He might be the guy. He needs that contract. Oh, he's playing. You got the kid Lance Armstrong silly. He did the old Lance Armstrong, the Lance Stevenson fucking guitar.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid.
He used to do that shit. He used to drop to a knee after he did it like a. Oh my God! He'd do it when he wouldn't even make the shot. He would do it, and they'd be zooming in on him like he did it. Someone on the other team would like already be walking up to him to like push him or something. Like, come on, man.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Colts,
dude, that shit. I never knew that he did that until he became a Laker, and I almost lost my mind when I realized that was like his thing.
They split the uprights last time for
It was
free. They've
phenomenal.
got
Dude,
the
he used
lead.
to
They're
fucking
not
sauce
gonna play
people
this
up
game
harder than
short. They're not
anything in
hoping
the
for a
league.
field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one.
Did he always do that?
I like the way you're thinking, because you're exactly
Like always.
right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense.
Fuck, I always thought he was. I always thought he was just like trash.
Increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end.
You could tell.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Yeah, no, that's what I always thought he was more just like a tougher, like a guard type. You know, that was decent scorer,
But he's
good
not one of
scorer.
the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Yeah, I guess I never knew that he had that, like that part of his game, bro. So when I started seeing him doing that, I was like, oh my God, he really does this?
Back to throw. Townsend.
Oh, look at that find, man. I don't even think he saw it coming. He just turned around and the ball hit him in his left arm.
It's a 1st down.
And that one was a lot of fun right there, because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
That might have been for pass ball, honestly.
Closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try to
nice
run
little
pass
play.
option.
I like that little RPO.
A gain of 6
that was actually pretty tight. Like how it really is drawn up in real life.
2nd and 4.
Oh, look at DeLong, the rookie. We got an Adam DeLong
catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch.
He got a little sauce
but in
to
this
him.
situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a
Doesn't
good
have the excel, but he's got the speed. Yeah, that's the thing. He'll get open.
This quarterback now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Townsend. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Antonio Callaway, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down.
For the run of the stretch. I like that play.
It's always a battle. Who's going to
run
on
that
first
play
down?
out
The
there.
offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you get the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando.
Like they're
Coach will
bringing
have
the
stats
heat
and
right
scores
here.
from earlier today in the NFL. The Sanders is going
Big Willie style.
And
that
he will
short
have
yardage
first
situation
down
with
about
money.
the 21-yard line. A
Third and
nice
short.
first down pickup on a gain of 6.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Oh, they're bringing it again.
On first and 10, Townsend. A good throw here, finding
Good
Pascal.
blocking.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Another good reception
Really
there. The
good
Colts
cut.
on the march. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at
Rookie's
each
playing
other
good, the center.
and trying to figure out what
They're having
defense will
really
work and how
pass
can they
breaking
play
up
better
in the middle.
without getting beat deep for big
Oh, they
passes.
tried to get a foul.
Nothing doing
Short
there. They're going to
yardage.
wind up holding it
He
at
looked
the
like
2.
he had a block. He was
The
whipping.
Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a
Colts
minute
will
to go
burn one
before
exactly a
halftime.
minute to go. It's funny how he says that exactly a minute to go because they already have it programmed to call it every time. He says it.
Looking to run with Mack. And this
Oh,
won't
Mack,
be enough
oh,
to
down
pick
to
up
the
first.
goal line.
A gain of 2,
Oh,
3rd and 1. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. This is 3rd and goal. And this Giants defense, they have withstood the test thus far. Well, they have him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts,
and they're going to have a
as
chance.
they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
And 2 timeouts.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And now it's a 2-score game at 9,
I'd
16
love
to
for them to
7.
go down and score
So
right
they
now.
get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays,
Dude,
you're
if
give
the
up a field goal,
viewers
you did a
watched
nice job
this,
there. But
they'd
here's the
fucking
other
be
part.
hooked.
13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away.
It's just
Maybe that's
a
the
great
they
way
should
to
look
end
at it.
the
And he'll bring it a
grueling,
few past the
hard-fought
20
season.
to the 23-yard line.
Right. If they followed both teams and knew like the
Now
stories
we
and
get a
shit.
peek at the captain of this offense heading back
Right.
out there.
Yeah, I
He
try
and
to
his
share
team,
your
they've had
games
a
too on
rough
my
go of it
shit.
here in this first half. Maybe time for him to put
So
his
whoever
foot
follows
down here
me
in
will
the
see
second
your
quarter.
shit.
Put his foot down and become a little more accurate throwing the football.
Oh,
He's
just hit
already
the share
thrown
button
2
right now.
interceptions. He's trying
Go
to
like
find a way
share
to
play.
equal things
Yeah.
out. And instead of it going to the opponents, get it to his own receivers and find the end zone.
Yeah, you mentioned those 2 picks and no touchdown passes yet either. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Evan Ingram was the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. 2nd and 10. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On 3rd down, Barkley. And they'll indeed stop him on
Oh, and the
3rd
Colts
down.
call it
And now
timeout.
what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now the Colts will use their 3rd and
Colts.
final timeout. As the
Using our
clock will
3rd and
stop
final
with 35
timeout, they're trying to get the
seconds
ball
go
back on
in
a
quarter
punt
number
with
2.
35 seconds left on the clock.
He's been a
McManus
busy man here in this first half
beauty.
as he gets it away.
is caught up to
This is brought in
19
at the
by
21.
Edwards, who makes a move and is
A big kick
gets
there. We'll
caught
call
up
it
in his
56
blocker and
yards
gets
on the clock.
blasted
Now the offense will take
by
over
Sean
with a new set of
Connolly.
downs.
Sean
Here
Connolly
comes the
going down
Colts
on punt
offense now as they
coverage,
make their
dude.
way onto the
Just
field.
a
You've got
freaking
less than
gunner.
30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach
Man, they
Davis?
called the timeout, but they don't
Trying
like the field
something
position. Looks
on
like they're
first
going to run it.
down.
They're coming
And it's
out in
something
the
that's safe. It's something
3
that's been done
tight
many
ends,
times before.
2
A lot of people
tight
say
ends.
it's
They
not even
go
worth trying.
Callaway
Running
up
a
the
draw,
middle. He's
running a
hit.
screen. I'm
Bing
saying
'em.
if something
Met
pops,
'em.
and if it does,
Gain of 4.
then it can alter my strategy and
6-5.
potentially
4.
get me
They're
some
gonna have one
points.
chance
And
for
if it doesn't
one
work,
play.
well, then you just run the
No,
clock
they
out and go to
don't.
his locker
They
room.
put him in motion, and he wasn't able to get it off
So
in
we've
time. He
reached
thought he
halftime
could.
here in the Super Bowl. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check
He
in
was
with
ready to
Jonathan
go
Coachman
deep.
for our EA
Touchdown.
Sports halftime report.
Touchdown.
Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight. As we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. It's been a tremendous
Holy
season
cow.
of football, but it's not over
The
yet.
play action
One
from the
half
end zone with
remains to decide
Zemenis
who will
and
stand on the
fucking who
podium
else was
with the
bearing
Vince
down.
Lombardi Trophy. And to call the second
at
half,
Ross.
here are Brandon Godden
Look at all your
and
players
Charles
jumping
Davis.
up, grabbing their helmets like, no.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone
sideline.
back for quarter number 3. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute
Edwards.
wait, but we're back in
He's got a
action
couple on
here
his
in
on
the
his
Super
ledger.
Bowl. And
Nah,
out of
better
return here, he
return
gets it
that
out to the
time. He's out to the
25-yard line. Out come the Colts. They'll have it
Here
first here to
comes
start quarter
Townsend
number
and
3.
company.
They have the
Townsend
lead
well
now.
over
They'll be
200
looking for
yards
some
in the first half.
separation
He's
here
still looking for his
as we
first
begin the third
TD.
quarter.
They've
I like
kicked
the way you
3
term that
field goals.
because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more.
Man, they're running
with
that
some
play
things they didn't
action
see
to
in
a
the
T
first
today,
half.
See if
folks.
they do just that.
Getting
They're
great
up to the
protection up
35
front.
before they're able to knock him down.
Big part of
That's
it
good for an
is the
Indianapolis
helper.
first down on a gain of 10.
The perennial Pro Bowler
First
Quentin
down,
Nelson.
Metcalf.
Metcalf off
10
the
yards on the
left
pickup there. It'll be
side.
second down.
Yeah.
They'll keep it on the ground.
I
Metcalf.
know. He does. He hits the whole wall. Oh, it's a fumble.
Near midfield. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
He's all
We just saw the
sauced in the
dilemma for every
J's. He got the
coach. You want
Jordan.
to fight for the extra yardage, but
gloves,
somehow
the
continue to
shoes.
cover the football. Oftentimes, when you fight that hard, the ball
He does
becomes
look good, though,
exposed.
honestly.
Defensively, it's obvious
I
they're
like
trying
the
to be
way
more
he
aggressive. First
kicks
tackle a
the
little too
blocker and
aggressive.
just like
Second one, though,
leans
they strip
with
it
his
loose.
arm. It's like has that nice patience.
Here's the Giants
Callaway looks like
offense
he
now
hits it
getting
too
set to
hard and
start
like
the
I don't know,
third
it's
quarter.
weird. When I
the
watch him
last
with
go-around,
Sim,
they
like
really
hit the
couldn't get
hole
anything
too
going.
hard and
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means
he
you're going
doesn't
to
have
lose
like
the
that
field position
boost
battle as a
through.
general rule.
Too
What they're
big.
looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a
Playing
few
a
times on
review,
offense.
so
Get a
we'll
couple
take a
of first
break.
downs and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to
And
build
you
off
see
of. That's what they're looking for
referee.
here.
You see the head ref, Ed Hockley. He was looking at it on the tablet. He's coming back with a decision. He says the call is overturned.
On first down, Townsend.
He's got all day
He
back there,
completes this one to
McManus.
Mack. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll be
Looks
second
like Khalil
down.
Mack.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 now.
Oh.
It's coming, and down he goes.
Damn, he almost rolled it into the block of, he almost rolled it out left into that block. That would have been, if he would have done that and threw it and completed it.
And get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection.
Right.
The biggest one is maybe you bring your
This
running
shit's
back
tight
in to
as
try and
fuck.
keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Big play by the D right there. They needed that. Uh-oh, I remember they were doing this last year, and all of a sudden they lost.
Now for the
It
Giants
was
here on
Leonard
third.
and Vaughn were going at it just like that. Third and long. Third and long.
Townsend.
He's got all day to throw. No one's open. He's looking. He's looking. He flings it.
That's caught at the 25. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all
He's
said
standing
and
like a
done.
statue.
30
Here.
yards there, and of course the first down as well.
We always talk about
Mike
the guy
Mayo,
who
he
paid off
can't
the play, don't we?
believe
The guy
it.
who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big
Fuck,
play?
we had 3 guys
This
right
one in
there,
particular,
at least in that
able to
area,
scan
to
the
catch
field.
that ball.
Hockey held up nicely. What a terrific job
One of them
by
had to
offensive
make the
line.
play.
The
Yeah,
route,
one of them had to
well
make the
run,
play.
and the football right on the money.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. They'll run with Mack. Spins by.
Wow.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. They'll go again here with Mack.
His juke move's nice too, man. That's a quick one.
On the field. So let's see about the call.
Oh, the rookie Taft got hit with the call. The holding
coming
call.
from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
Will Sanders.
It's taken in by his tight end. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Yeah.
From the
Holman was getting eaten alive.
Townsend, and that is incomplete.
What a play by 39.
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively.
Was that Tay Edwards out there?
Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed if there's contact
Rookie on rookie,
sides,
or not?
no flag.
The Tay's not a rookie anymore, but
forces 4th down.
Basically.
So they'll turn to the kicker again. He's been a busy man thus far. This from 36 yards out.
Wesley Howe might be the MVP of the game here, ladies and gentlemen.
And his kick is indeed good. And that will give him a 12-point lead.
Yeah.
So making 4 out of 4 now in the field goal.
Yeah, I guess we don't have as much plays as the computer.
When drives have bogged down, he's been automatic out there. So nice to have a kicker you can count on to put points on the board.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Yeah, see, like, if we'd made it any more, it'd be even more ridiculous.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Perfect amount of time.
Here's the Giants offense now getting set
to start. Man, I have games where I only score 30, you know, and 30 is good. So, but I'm like disappointed with 30 anymore. That's how crazy it's gone.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to.
It's like disappointing when you only score 30, you know, like, which is kind of crazy. That's how we.
And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him.
Wow.
Third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by the kicker. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
You know, Bobby's looking for that ball.
Heading back out there. And after a sluggish start, he's really bounced back. The numbers bear that out.
And you're a baseball guy, partner. How many at-bats over the course of a baseball season?
Oh, boy, 4 in a game.
Yeah, about 4 in a game.
Yeah, he's getting the bolt of the load.
So, right? Sometimes it takes a while for a guy to get going. That's my point. It's not the first few carries. You don't worry about that. As they go along, get that guy lathered up, get those blocking assignments down. Those 2-yard gains turn into bigger gains as the game moves along.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. That's taken in by Callaway. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down.
Showing yourself in this game. Yeah, me too.
This quarterback now nearing the 300-yard mark with still a quarter to play. It's 1st and 10.
DeLong in motion.
On the ground, it's
Mack. Trap. I know that play where he comes across, yeah, and it's a trap.
2 yards on the carry there, it'll be second down.
I'd never run it ever.
They go right back to Matt.
Probably play that works,
he'll get it down this time to the 17. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
Oh man, I'm farting like a fucking machine right now.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
Did you see that route?
My mom's gonna peek and go, "Hey," I'm gonna go, "Welcome to my fart box."
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy. He came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Operating
I'm
from the
just rooting
gun.
too. I'm playing songs in here.
And he's got this one complete to Callaway. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. From 13 yards out.
Take a leak. Hold on.
And the Colts, they add on to their advantage.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And that one makes this a 19-point game. That time a 6-play drive. And the result for the Colts is a touchdown.
Yes, sir.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Yeah, Callaway, he's got that breakaway speed. That's the one thing
This
that
fielded at the 2.
makes him what he is.
And he'll take this across
speed.
the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard
I like that play right there where he
line.
caught it. He's just able to like break away right there. You know, he's just got
New York set to take the field.
Quick idiot.
Ready. 70, Indy. 53, Mike 53. Check. Go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Partner, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
How about that, partner? His 2nd sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls.
That puts him in company of only 17 guys that have had 2 sacks in a Super Bowl.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him.
They got a list of guys that have 3 sacks in a Super Bowl, too.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now back to throw. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
This is the
I
last
think we were seeing it at the
this
same time, weren't we?
Sure.
Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything.
Cooper,
so it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. And you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here. Not trying to set the world on fire in terms of stats. It's almost like you're driving. Hands at 10 and 2, alert for anything out there, watching for trouble on the road, and making sure you get the team home.
The bus driver. See if we can drive the bus here again on this drive. Looking to throw. Townsend. It's caught by Sanders. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with
I think
the tight
the
end as
last
a
couple I did too,
this
cover
is gonna be
3,
the result
you know,
every
and
time.
yeah. I feel ya. Right.
Now a play fake here on first down. Dumps this one off to Mack. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Did you? Automatic renewal? I think mine's like in
6
September.
yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's Mack.
Definitely.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give the Colts
Oh yeah, he had a
13
big
yards
game
and a first
last
down.
year.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack.
Yeah,
Guess what
you
he's
are.
doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
But it's good exposure for the rookie. He needs to get out there.
From the 34
It's good that you made that
here's
switch
first
though
and
with him
10.
too. Got him that PT.
Now we've got whistles and a flag. Looked like one of the Colts linemen might have jumped.
Yeah, once you come to the realization.
Down the field, that'll set him back 1st and 15.
I mean, that type of play, when you've got to go in your direction, shoot, my man Old Mo is arching an eyebrow at him right now. You've got me going. Keep me going.
Called out a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the
That's how I
third.
felt with Okereke and Leonard.
On 2nd down.
You know, that was it. I solidified the middle of the field, which is like the most important thing in my opinion
32-yard
on
line.
defense.
They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down.
Oh God.
From the gun, Townsend.
Then it'll be Michael
Fires
Mayweather.
one, but incomplete.
The touch and time.
I'll just change the name to Money
He put a lot of
Mayweather.
zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Well, I'm sure they do.
And now the Colts call on their field goal unit here. It'll be a 49-yard
This is
attempt
the
from the
49-yarder
left
for
hash.
Wesley Howe. He's perfect today.
And his kick is
Wow.
good. And that will extend their lead now up to 22. So yet another field goal to end a drive. That has been a very common theme. He's now hit 5 of them in this game.
5 field goals for this cat
You hate
today
that you've had to call
in the
your kicker
bowl.
so often, but you have to
Hell of a
love
way
the
to make
fact
our
that time
presence
and
felt.
time again, he's come through.
They signed him about
This will be
3/4
taken
of the
in
way
after
into the
one.
season. And he was
And he'll
9
be
for
brought down
9.
at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
My punter had like 7
Here's the Giant offense now
punts
as they
inside
get
of
ready
20
to
out
take
of like
over
11,
here.
I think.
These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going
2
nowhere.
touchbacks.
You know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Whatever it is, I mean.
1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
See what they can do with the wind at their back.
2nd and 3.
Bowman
They'll
was
get this
coming
out
on
to
him
Barkley
hard.
complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Jesus. Here it comes again. Oh!
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete.
Why?
Couldn't keep
Was
his
that out of
feet in.
bounds?
2nd down.
What happened?
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
The pressure of up the middle and then the outside with Bowman and Lester Lewis.
Catch made by Slayton.
That's what we're dreaming of.
The reception good for 7.
I need some more help though on the other side where Bruce is at. If I get 2 guys rushing from the outside,
this time it's 3rd and 3.
coming off the edge like that.
He'll look to throw.
Oh, they brought that heat. What a throw by Sherry.
And they'll get him to the ground.
He
And he
was
has
bringing
another
big
first
heat,
down
major
at the
heat
Colts
there.
40. You cannot write these guys off
throw,
just yet.
though.
Not with a quarterback like that under
Right
center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Leonard
Not
was
a chance. Not with
bearing
him. We've seen
down.
it too many times.
Tim, will you straighten up that bill for me, please?
Yeah.
This quarterback now a perfect 8 for 8 to start
Really?
the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
Okay.
They'll look to throw here. Over the middle, complete. It's Williamson. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5. That's complete to Slayton. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. This quarterback now 10 of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Looking left side. He's got it. Complete. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. Going right side, he finds Slayton. The Giants on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Yeah.
Now Saquon Barkley, and he's going to be taken down here. Still a couple yards short of the 1st. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're
Teddy
going to
Riley.
need this one on 4th down.
That was very black.
They'll try and run for it. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Now, no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Remember, that was 4th and a full 2 yards. There's a big difference between that and 4th and maybe 6 inches or a yard.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because when it's that 6 inches, you just fall forward and you pick it up, right? You just go quarterback sneak. But having to move bodies, that means you actually have to execute because they know what you're going to do. How are you going to make the right play call and get everyone into the right spot and win at the line of scrimmage? That's what they did there.
Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a 1st down. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Yes, he is. Yes, it is.
They'll set up a throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. From 3 yards out. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. Yeah. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Still a lot of time, though. You get another score here with spot.
The Giant offense going to stay on the field as they'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful.
I missed it. What happened?
Target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
What happened?
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
This will be taken in at the 1.
No.
And he'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Yeah. Right.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll make it a second down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Did I miss anything? No way.
On 3rd down, Townsend staying on his feet.
Oh, my God.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers.
Turnover, man. He's got that break sack thing.
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it.
Uh-oh, that might not have been a pick.
The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going.
Unbelievable.
Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look
What I say, if you get a score and you have the ball 5 minutes,
no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
They'll set up the throw.
No way.
Right around the 6. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. The end result, 21 yards.
Yeah. This shit is off the hook. Yeah, look at it. Pumps the fist. Slow-mo fist.
They come out here in the eye. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. This is Barkley. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down.
Bowman was on. Oh my God, what a catch by Slayton.
For a giant touchdown.
Holy shit.
4 yards out as his guys are back within a single score.
Cross sucks,
There was no
bro.
going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
What is he doing?
Wasn't necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself.
He doesn't
no
have the
reason to
aggressive
wait. Go
play
ahead and
at
put
all.
it on him and score a touchdown.
Got like conservative or something. A balance.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants.
If we get an OT in the bowl, this is lit.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This fielded at the 2.
Hey, Edwards, he
It's
was
a
looking
pretty
like he
good
was
return
dipping.
here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
He like gets ahead of his blockers almost.
The Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close one-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football,
he's coming out swinging.
Throw with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Clock continuing to run.
He's got a big 9 for 86.
Snapping it on second down. They'll run here with Mack. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Townsend. It's incomplete.
He houses that
Zach
one.
Pascal, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down.
Yeah, it's big.
Throwing again. Townsend. That's into the hands of Pascal. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Take it down to the 2-minute warning.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset.
Look at this formation and
let's see what
defense.
they come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll try and run for this with Mack. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. The Colts send out their punter as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. He's had quite the turnaround, Charles. At the start of the game, passing game was a little bit of a mess, but he's back on the horse, so to speak.
How someone can rebound from a... They're strong mentally. They've kind of calmed themselves down. Game planning a little bit in order to make things better for them.
Clock running here, under 90 seconds to go. They'll look to throw. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Back to throw. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. What a great sequence by this defense so far. They've given him nowhere to go with football.
And they just have to make it stand
They
up
show the bench, the defense. They play their hearts out here in the second half.
They may not have a slip up here
Mike,
and allow
man.
the touchdown.
What a Super Bowl this has been, and the biggest play comes now.
You gotta go across.
Oh,
they did. But they tried.
Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them.
Jawan Cross with a statement interception of this organization. He says, you want interceptions? I'll give you an interception. And he gets one of the biggest moments of his life. Of all their
lives.
And
the Colts getting ready to go. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Oh, the game. Probably Timmy, but I don't know.
The Colts in victory formation now as they take the knee.
No.
The Giants going to burn their
Callaway.
3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over
prior
to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Yeah.
And they take a knee.
Bowman had 2 sacks.
So here we go, Charles, 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 13 here, folks.
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
Time for this one final knee to put a bow on this title bout.
No, they're going to punt it.
He'll boot it away from about his 35.
Oh, shit, if you would have been so.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines.
He just booted it out of the whole stadium. He says, fuck you.
And the Lombardi Trophy will rest in Indianapolis. The Colts are the Super Bowl champs. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling.
Le'Veon, they're trying a lot of Le'Veon Brewer right
get
now.
There, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
Every clip had Le'Veon doing every cutscene. Wow, that big catch by Slayton early. Callaway's touchdown. Metcalf's touchdown. Let's tell you the highlights. The big one to Rossum. Barkley score. Dude, this is tight for all those highlights.
Champs, the Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season.
Jimmy Townsend, the MVP.
Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaunt signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.
Rossum, he's holding up his first trophy. Leonard, the Perseverance, Tim Townsend, Marlon Mack. These guys might be gone next year, folks. This could be the end of the Colts dynasty, ladies and gentlemen. This could be the end of the Colts dynasty. That was tight. Hell of a fucking Super Bowl. Marlon Mack with 18 carries, 64 yards. Barkley 15 for 61 with a score. Metcalf 7 for 19 with a score. Childers 2 for 6. Callaway 2 for 4. Will Sanders led all receivers, 9 catches for 86 yards. Darius Slayton 6 for 63 and a score. Callaway 5 for 87 and a score. Rossum 5 for 91. Pretty good too. Marlon Mack, couple catches. Pascal 4 for 67. Barkley. Ingram. Coleman with a touchdown. Willie Williamson. Metcalf. Blackman, DeLong. Knox. Ferguson gave up 2 sacks, the right guard. Will Sanders gave up a sack, and Everett Barkley gave up 1. Ryan Connolly with 17 tackles. Darden with 13. Mike Mayo with 11. Bingham with 11. Cross with 10. Triplett with 10. Leonard 8. McManus with 3 tackles for loss. Peppers. Right. 10 tackles, 4 for loss, yeah. Lewis with 2 sacks, Bowman with 1, Mayo with 1. Mayo had a great game. Played well. Rocky Sin with a pick, Hooker, Cross, Triplett, Peppers, and Willis. Damn, there was that many interceptions? It's crazy. I didn't, wow, I didn't realize that. Kareem Kitchens with 2 defense. Wesley Howe with 5 big ones. I don't know. Yeah. Artie McLeod averaging 59.7 a pop. No touchbacks. Oh, the man with the golden toe. Hell of a ball, yeah.
How many y'all count to win? What they ask you my name, man? Ready?
What's that? Oh, yeah. I think someone's coming by to drop off some wood. I might have to just help unload some wood real quick. Just put it in the back. Might take like 10 minutes when they get here. I don't know. Yeah. No, I don't think so, but whatever. I just turn on the heater. Oh, I don't think it warms the whole house, but it warms whatever room you're in. Pretty good. Living room. I just turn on the heater. I think we run the heater way more than we use fires, honestly. I know we do. It's just if you want to warm the whole house. Gas. Say what? Oil? Are you serious? No shit. Oh, the guy's here right now. It sounds like him and Brian are. +3 awareness, +1 play recognition, +1 power moves, +1 pursuit for Javante Simple. Star trait youngster, practice squad guy. 84 strength. He's got the swim move, the bull rush, the high motor, charismatic personality. This guy's a project, but I think I can work with him. Wesley Howe with a big old upgrade. Needs more power. I'm never gonna do accuracy. Dude, see, I do power and you get a +1 awareness and +3 kick accuracy anyway. Why would you ever do accuracy and not power? I got a +3 kick accuracy by doing power. Quentin Gordon. He's got a star trait, dude. I got some D tackles that have star traits that are salt, but they could be pretty good contributors one day with that star trait. Big old Quentin Gordon. They have low caps too. Marquise Wade. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish now. The story if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in the prison, man, claiming Big Will Sanders. I'm the greatest rapper in a sense, but any currency I'm still guaranteed my wins. Big old possession upgrade. Oh, look at that upgrade. That's oh my god. Dude, I got 12 categories upgraded for Will Sanders right here. 12. And I got +1 awareness, +1 carrying, +1 impact block, +2 lead block, +1 medium route, +1 pass block, +3 finesse block, +1 pass power, +1 release, +2. Yeah. I mean, especially tight ends, man. Tight ends, like you get upgrades like that all the time. You get like 10 categories. Yeah, right. Yeah. See, DeLong's gonna play next year. That was a great pick by me. Actually, I feel like, even though he's, he's gonna progress well. Yeah. Right. Well, we got contract extended. Do you think? Should we do the owners and stuff next year? Right. that Ben wants to tell me about. Oh, it's Country Grammar. Let's go about Country Grammar. Spin Coast XP. We gotta get some XP going. I have 10,420 XP for my coach, yeah. What do you get? What does the retirement influence mean? Oh, it decreases the chance. Okay. Right, I don't even buy those. Yeah. I can get the kicker re-sign influence would be a good one, and a punter re-sign influence would be a great one. I'll have all of those. I have every one of them. The only ones I don't have are retirement influence. I kind of want guys to retire. Honestly, it frees up cap space and shit. You know what I mean? I want guys to retire if I have them that long. If they want to retire early, that'd be my guess. Yeah, but I'm not doing anything. They're already outside and stuff, so you know, unless my mom says something like, "Hey Jim, can you help?" I'll say yeah, but I will just wait a little, like maybe 5-10 minutes and see what the deal is. Call me Cold Coffee Curie. You can hear this guy talking. Dude, there might be like lawsuits and stuff if people get real sick. If something weird happens. That's the next thing that's coming. Trey Wingo said, "I'm calling this one an upset. Congrats to the Colts. Confetti shower was well deserved." It says, like this 07 Patriots, the Giants lose 29-22 and fall short of that evasive perfect season. Shaw. No way. Oh shit, dude! There's a new draft story. Love seeing a defender get his hands on that MVP award at the All-Star game. Way to go, McKinney! McKinney won the MVP at the All-Star game. What's that? Del McKinney out of Miami. I didn't even scout him. Free safety, late first round. Oh, I've seen that before, dude. He was saying, nah, fuck no, I ain't fucking going nowhere. Dude, that was when he was like roid raging hard, bro. He was in a bad mood back then. He was in a real bad, angry mood. You know why? Because he went from Cleveland, from the World Series in Cleveland to Baltimore. And, oh, wasn't he in Baltimore? That one? Yeah. Cool one. What do you think? You ready to advance? Oh, all right. Oh, that's all right.